How's it going, ladies and bruises? I'm Bobby Sixkilla and welcome to Between the Stars. This is a demo for an upcoming game. I think it's due out in February, and it's just something that caught my interest. It's only a demo, so I thought what we'll do is we'll do sort of an impressions thing on it. We'll do a one-off. We'll see how it is, and if we like it, maybe it'll turn into a full series when it does come out. But it's a sort of, I mean, it's a space game, right? I had a big stint with Elite Dangerous, if you remember. A game I love very much. Very much. I've put over 90 hours into that so far. But I'm looking forward to getting into it. I think it's going to be a good time. We'll just see how it is anyway, and then we'll sort of know.
Alert.
I don't know how long the video is going to be, but
warp drive pressure increasing.
I'll try and make it around half an hour.
Crew, boost warp drive to full power.
But Captain,
I said full power. That's an order.
Oh, I can look around it.
Distributing power. Capacitors charging in 4, 3.
We're missing an engine.
Just a bit more.
It's pretty.
Warp successful.
we've made it.
How do we drive? Whoa.
My damage analysis.
Starting damage assessment protocol. Testing main engines.
Where's our throttle? Oh, mouse wheel's throttle. Oh, cool. I see. Alright, we good. Oh, move it into reverse. You're gonna teach me how to do the do?
Moderate damage. Engines operational. Testing navigation systems.
Forward and back. Turn. Rotate. Yep. What else we got?
Navigation systems operational. Testing power systems.
Use up arrow to assign all energy to weapons. This is very similar to Elite Dangerous, at least that is.
Power distribution correct. Captain, we're detecting warp signatures in the vicinity.
We've been followed. Prepare for attack.
Alright, here we go. Dude, this feels like a powerful ship. This is less about, like, dogfighting, because this thing is, like, the guns have a 360 friggin' degree of attack range. You can attack anywhere, whenever. It don't matter. You don't have to fly at them.
Captain, reinforcements
That's
incoming.
awesome.
We need more firepower.
Direct the nuclear missile to take out the enemy ships. 2+ left mouse button. Two. Okay.
One of our shields is falling.
Okay, we're okay. Calm down. Jesus. It's not the end of the world. Not yet, anyway. Soon. Soon. Man, the fire and explosions and shit are awesome. Oh crap, we crashed into it. Alright, our nuke's ready.
Objectives neutralized.
Good work, team. Is everyone all right?
Captain, I've determined this news will cause a decline in crew morale of 64.7%. But I must inform you that the enemy bypassed our shields. 2 casualties confirmed.
Damn. Well, that's unfortunate. How do I salvage? In order to salvage, fly close to a ship and place your cursor over it. Once the ship becomes a holographic image, look for a red point which indicates the ship's salvage position. And place the cursor over it. Ah! That's quite nifty. Cool. There's a lot of salvage out there. That was a lot of ships to destroy. Oh, it's gonna take a bit of getting used to, like, navigating with this thing. Holy. This is not like a little wee tiny ship like you fly at Elite Dangerous. This thing, well, I mean, unless you're like Flash in Elite Dangerous and got like a, I don't know, an anaconda or something. But for me, I'm used to having little baby ships. This thing's huge. Press I to open your inventory and open the scavenged salvage pod. This one? Space loot box. Better not make that joke. That would ruin the game, wouldn't it? Nice.
System analysis. Critical. Repairs needed immediately.
Yeah,
All right,
figured that.
What's our current position?
We are currently in the Thamus 6 sector. It is on the outskirts of the Interstellar Republic's headquarters.
We should be able to reach it using our drive engines.
Preparing warp drive.
I'm still salvaging over here. But you know, do what you gotta do while I salvage stuff. Uncommon, nice. One more. Can't leave that one left behind, jeez. That'd just be a waste, wouldn't it? Alright, interstellar map, where are we? Click on the Tacit Stellar sector. Where are we?
Warp drive engines damaged. Jump impossible.
Damn it.
Which is the closest space station in this sector?
It's the trade station and Terra's port.
Okay, set in the coordinates.
Coordinates set.
My situation report on Antero's port.
Accessing database. This station serves as a crucial hub for business tycoons and mining sector speculators. It has a large port specialized for trade freighters that return full of materials from mining settlements. They also swear they have the best beet soup recipe in the universe.
Cool. Well, we're here. I think. Okay, maybe it's further than it looks. Dock. Alright, where are we?
Captain Scott from the 5th Republic Fleet here. We request docking permission.
Station control tower here. Dock at the assigned bay. Over.
Receiving coordinates. Establishing communication. Docking protocol prepared.
How do I dock here? Enter the highlighted area at low speed. Okay, kind of nudged that. I mean, you guys don't mind, right? It's all good, eh? Yeah, it's all good. Left shift, left control to move up and down. C to move laterally. Well, that would be useful, laterally. Wait a few seconds without moving to confirm the docking. Okay. Man, there's a lot harder to fly than it is in like Elite Dangerous and stuff. Although I think that's probably because it's not in cockpit view, you know. You discover a great commotion around the freighters on the station. When you exit your ship, you hear shouts from all angles and merchants bidding ever-increasing numbers of merchandise. Your crew and yourself leave the freighters behind in search of a repair workshop. You find yourself looking at the neon lights when someone bumps into your shoulder. You look down. Ouch, that hurt! The scruffy young woman who begins to collect spanners of metallic objects of all sorts she had on her as she tries to steady herself. Sorry, I wasn't looking where I was going. No, it was my fault entirely. Oh, excuse me, Captain. I'm so sorry. My name is Susan. I'm the head of the Pulsar Ship Repair Workshop. What can I do for you? Actually, we were looking for a repair shop for our ship. You walk together to the docking bay where your ship is located. Susan rubs her eyes incredulously. No way. A KP-564 SC warship? It's completely totaled. How'd you manage to? Susan sighs deeply. Alright, we can do it, but it won't be cheap or easy. The repair cost highly exceeds your credit account. After negotiating, you agree to handle a series of tasks for her in return for payment. In the meantime, they shall give you a completely operational ship. Susan, do you know where we can find the transmission room? Of course, Captain. There's a transmission bay in the next district over. I can show you the way. Large space stations often have a transmission system highly superior to that of normal ships, allowing for cross-sector communications. You walk through the station until reaching the transmission bay, where you encounter 2 guards. After identifying yourself, you're allowed to pass to the spot and spot the transmission crew, busily sending coordinates and data to nearby stations. You're granted a terminal in order to send a situation report to the Republic. Perform the transmission. Captain Scott here. We're transmitting from the Antaros port station in Sector Thama 6. Captain Scott, we were expecting your arrival 2 Earth days ago. Explain the situation. Yes, sir, we ran into problems. We were following the trail of a slaver network in the Thoba 1 sector. We infiltrated their base and obtained a crucial part of their information that you asked us for, but our scientists are still unable to decipher it. During our retreat, we were ambushed by an assault fleet. We thought we'd left them behind when we arrived at the sector, but we were intercepted. We finally managed to finish off the enemy ships, but 2 of my crew members have lost their lives, and the Genesis were practically destroyed. I'm sorry to hear that, Captain. We'll give them the sending off they deserve. What is the current status of your ship? Our ship is damaged. Currently it is inoperative. As soon as it's repaired, we'll return to headquarters for the Stellar Summit. As one of the most experienced captains of the Republic, your presence is requested as head escort and reception of our guests. Every governing body of the universe shall be present, and will set aside their differences in favor of a new era of peace and prosperity. Don't worry, Admiral. We'll arrive before the visit starts. To the store. Space station panel where all offered services are presented. Okay. Hand over the corpses of any dead crew members except the contract Antaros fighters. Make funeral. Can I open these? Where do we... Oh, the Antaros freighter. Sorry. I thought it said fighter. I can't see. Move. In order to repair the ship, we'll need an ion reactor. This won't usually be a problem if we needed materials, but this isn't the case. We haven't had any news from the space freighter E-32 Pulsar repair ship in 2 Earth days. Her crew isn't answering any hails, and their last coordinates show it near an asteroid field known as Antaros Cemetery. We need you to find them. Investigate the area, recover the cargo. You got it. Let's go. What ship we got? Ooh, a little one. I want the little nippy ship.
To their post. We must find that missing freighter.
Captain, do you think it could have been an attack?
It's strange. If it had been an attack, the security systems would have asked for a security detail from the station, and they would have come to its aid.
They could have used a signal inhibitor to cut communications.
The asteroid cluster where the ship was seen doesn't correspond to any commercial route. Decree M22, under Republic law, restricts commercial routes in order to guarantee the safety of its freighters. This behavior would be a direct violation of Organic Space Law 412, Section 2/08.
I like this one. This one's nippy as. I wish I had a cockpit view though. I much prefer that. I wonder if you can change the cockpit view, or if that's something they're going to add later or something. That'd be nice. I'm getting is it a Rogue Galaxy? Rogue... Rebel Galaxy. Getting a Rebel Galaxy feel. So far.
We've arrived at the freighter's last known coordinates, Captain.
There doesn't appear to be anything here. My, can you scan the area?
I detect irregular radiation readings coming from the middle of the cluster.
Let's take a look.
Over there. That guy sounded like Joe Swanson. Let's take a look. Are we gonna get ambushed? I feel like we're gonna get ambushed. This ship is cool, man. This ship is my jam.
Captain, we found the source of the radiation. We should proceed to scan.
Okay.
Affirmative. Mai, prepare the analysis module.
Preparing the scan system. Scan complete, Captain. It's a fragment of the freighter's calibration reticle. I am 98% positive that the damage and radiation emissions confirm a plasma cannon attack.
This
Go on.
looks like the result of an attack. Mai, can you follow the radiation signature?
Comparing samples. Similar readings found in nearby coordinates. Establishing route.
Follow the radiation signal. Alright. That one, right there. That's quite far. Let's go. Boom. Man, I love zipping around like that. The Antaros freighter. Uh-oh.
Captain, we're being hailed. Shall we accept the call?
Yeah?
Affirmative.
Ex-Pleo, commander of the Starship Insurrection of the pirate fleet here. I order your immediate retreat. This frigate is now under our control.
Your pirate voice is nearly as good as
or
mine.
We'll open fire.
This is the captain of the warship Genesis of the Interstellar Republic. I demand you halt your activities immediately.
Captain Scott? Of the warship Genesis? In that hunk of junk?
You asked for it. Crew to arms.
I got a nuke already primed. Let's mess this shit up. Gotta get close enough to fire that nuke. Get wrecked. Boom. All points into shields. Get wrecked. Biatch. Alright, points into weapons. We need to fire these weapons up faster. Get wrecked, son.
One of our shields has fallen.
Next. Nuke's ready. Fire. Gotcha. Get wrecked, son. Bro, he just got nuked.
Captain, the ship's remains correspond to the freighter we've been searching for.
We have to look for survivors and confirm the shipment was in fact stolen.
Preparing to board.
You still sound like Joe Swanson to me, bro, and I like it. I like it. You keep that Joe Swanson thing going. It's pretty awesome. It's awesome. Explore the frigate's remains. Yep, I can do that. I hope. That one there. Looks just like all the other shit we destroyed. Oh well. You enter what's left of the freighter as the bay doors close behind you. Within it, you find the remains of what used to be an enormous commercial freighter. You can see all sorts of supplies and objects on the floor, accompanied by what were once their crew. After some time searching the corridors, you come to a passageway with two possible paths. Always left, because then you'll find the special stuff, and then when you go right afterwards, that's when you move on to the next area. But you always have to go left first to get the stuff at the end of the dead end. Your crew and you advance through the corridor you've chosen. The further in the ship you go, the more you get the feeling that you're not alone. After a while, you reach another crossway. Damn it, left. You reach a small chamber where the path splits off into two directions again. Jesus. One of the specialists says, "Captain, I think we've been here already." You look a bit close and you're almost sure you're back at the first turn you make. Left. And then right. Okay, right. And then left. Right and then right. After walking in circles, you arrive at a hallway at a bay door that opens in front of you. Through the door frame, and still within the darkness, you're able to make out a faint light. Let's enter. As soon as you enter, the bay doors close and the lights turn on. At the end of the room, you see a raw protonite shipment stacked in rows that emit light rays of light. The light rays of light? That's a weird thing to say. A robotic voice surprises you. Seems to be the ship's MAI system. Intruders detected in the loading bay, activating security protocol. Opening evacuation bay doors. Halt! We are the crew of the Genesis of the Republic. The AI waits a few seconds and begins to speak again. Opening suspended. Validating credentials. Error. They are intruders. I demand to speak with the captain immediately. Ah, charisma and stuff? There's a charisma check? That's cool. The captain has no time to speak with intruders. Establishing analysis. Probability of intruders not being identified as intruders 100%. The bay doors begin to open and the crew and yourself hold on to what you can. The force of the vacuum pulls you forcefully towards them. The weakest of your crew members begin to have trouble holding on. Oh, we got a wounded. If you open the bay doors, the shipment will be lost. Negative. The shipment has been anchored to ensure its security. You can see the chest of mechanical anchors latched to the floor, although some are completely damaged. Okay, then we are intruders. 0% probability that the intruders are identified as intruders. Establishing analysis. Error. The AI begins to calculate probabilities while it seems confused. What are your orders, MAI? Confused by the question, the AI answers. The MAI system has to ensure the security of the shipment and is tasked with eliminating the intruders who would take it. If we want to protect the shipment, you would be the intruder that is jeopardizing it. Due to the premise, the system continues. Analysis error, fatal logic error, intruder destruction. Bay doors close behind you, eliminating the risk of being expelled through them, and the AI continues a litany of errors until it comes to the conclusion that it must eliminate itself. You hear its voice turn off as you ensure everyone is safe. That was close. Let's return to the Genesis with the shipment. You load the chest of protonite onto the ship, and you look for the registry of what could have happened. The engineers search through a few of the working terminals left, but all data appears to be corrupt. You make a security copy to be able to study it later.
Let's go back to the station to inform Susan.
What kind of pirates assault a protonite freighter just to abandon it?
X-Player's weapons do not correspond to the radiation we've been following.
Captain, the coded data seems to follow the same pattern obtained in the slaver's base. Our team can't undertake an investigation. We haven't found enough matches.
Okay. This is fun. I didn't expect it was going to have such deep RPG mechanics. It's almost like a less silly Space Ranger. Like a way less silly Space Ranger. Though I do like the silliness of Space Ranger. I like it a lot. Inform Susan of the situation. You got it. Hey, a lot of Rebel Galaxy going on here too.
Republic ship requesting docking permission, please.
Station control tower here. Dock at the assigned bay. Over.
Receiving
10.
coordinates. Establishing communication. Docking protocol prepared.
You got it. I'm coming. Drive through the Kickstarter sign. Can I fire a nuke to celebrate? That was probably a bad idea. Whatever. Who cares? Oh. Shit. How did that end up over there? Seriously, what the hell? That wasn't good. I didn't mean to nuke the place, Jesus. I know it looked like I totally meant to nuke the place, but I totally didn't. I promise. Alright, we docked. I didn't mean to nuke the place. Sorry. After arriving at the station, you go into the docking port where your ship is located. In it, you spot Susan, who rushes out to meet you. You've returned. Have you found anything? Susan looks at you expectantly, waiting for an answer. We found the freighter. There weren't any survivors. Susan looks shocked by the news. After a few seconds, she recovers and begins to speak. That can't be. I knew the pilot ever since we were kids. Were you able to recover the cargo? Yes, we were able to recover it. Well, at least there's some good news. Our crew is currently heavily invested in the repair work. Since you need the ship as soon as possible, maybe your engineers could help us. Could you process the protonite slabs and fabricate a new ion reactor? Sure. I don't know how to do that, but sure. Why not, right? Go to the department screen in the inventory and salvage the raw protonite. And then fabricate an ion reactor. What? How do I salvage things? Here. No? Yes. Raw protonite. Scrap. Right? Add a crew member. You. Is that good? Did we do good? Now what, we have to make something. Ion reactor. There we go. Look, we're learning! We're learning! I feel good about it. I feel good about it. I'm having a good time. This is fun. I like it. Complete. Now what? Susan examines the ion reactor closely. An excellent job. With this, we'll have everything we need to finish the repairs. I have another favor to ask you in the meantime while we finish things up. Speak with me when you're ready to go. Of course. Accept the contract, the inspection. Yeah, we're pretty much out of time for this episode, but we'll do this one and then we'll probably wrap it all up. We start receiving protonite shipments. After the attack on the freighter, we can't guarantee the commercial route's security in the mining stations in the sector. Transport Inspector Howard Higgins to evaluate the station's status. Sure. A transport mission, nice and easy. Exit.
Well, we have a long way to go. We should depart. Engines on maximum drive.
Indeed.
Unauthorized order. You lack bridge privileges.
I like you, Howard. You've got balls.
Now I have a babysitter? Is the Republic sending you to watch over me?
Yes.
It's a matter of security, Mr. Huggins. The last protonite shipment was assaulted.
Oh, it's Huggins.
Captains are not what they used to be. If a pirate ship attacked me, there wouldn't be enough space for them to hide.
We're sure of that.
You're lucky I like you, Mr. Huggins. You big butthead. You big stupid twat. Now let's do some inspectorizing. Actually, no, that's what he's gonna do. We're just gonna take him there. And then we're gonna chill out, have a coffee while he does all the work. That's the plan.
What the hell? These transport ships are not ours.
It seems they found a more interesting intermediary than your company, Mr. Huggins.
This can't be. We have to register this immediately.
Depth of field. How's that? That's pretty cool, man. I like this. I might be able to make my thumbnail with this. Love it.
When the foreman finds out, heads will roll.
Cool. To the mining station. Away! Oh, where did you come from? That was
Captain,
cool.
We have to go back to the station now.
What happened?
I forgot my lunch.
What?
Mr. Huggins.
False alarm. I found it.
God damn it, Mr. Huggins, you're an idiot. I think you need to calm yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Captain, there's no sign of activity on the station.
It looks completely abandoned. We should dock and discover what's going on here.
You got it.
I'll stay on the ship. Covering your backs.
Oh, thanks for that. So helpful. Covering my back. That's what I put a shirt on for this morning. Cover my back. Can we dock at 11? Where the hell would we even dock? There's a big rock in the way. Big rock in the way of dock 11. I guess it don't matter. We're just gonna pull into it all wonky like. We good? That good enough? That's good enough, cool. This is fun. I like this. I like this. There's a lot of reading and story and stuff, which is pretty cool. It looked way in the trailer. It looked way more combat focused, but I think this is way more story focused. The dock bay's doors open, and the captain and his crew arrive to a great reception hall. He currently only has emergency lights on that show the remains of broken furniture strewn around the floor, forming large mounds of rubble. We need to reactivate the generators. You search a chamber for an energy terminal to re-establish the systems. After a few minutes, you find a room that contains generators. The head of the engineering team comes near you. Captain, we've detected an anomaly in the generators. We could use the remains of one of the destroyed machines to make them work again. Go ahead, try. Your engineer's capacity to craft ensures your success. The team analyzes the damage with minute care and prepares a temporary solution. A few minutes later, they've constructed an apparatus that allows the energy flow to temporarily function. Great job, team. Let's continue. The lights on, you can see the destruction in the chamber much better. A dust cloud envelops the area. Among the remains of the rubble protrude now buried human remains. You continue through the chamber when suddenly you hear one of the bodies still breathing. Let's help him. Upon digging out the body, you find the crewman is still barely alive. They came. We resisted. The man moves his arm slowly and pulls out an ID card. He hands it to you, and the light fades from his eyes. Rest. We need to find out what happened here. You advance through one of the hallways. On the walls, you can see the scratch marks and blood. You reach a completely sealed bay door. Next to it, you can see a small keycard reader. Team, can you hack the terminal? Your engineer's system upgrade capabilities ensure your success. The engineering team is boss, man. They are super good at this. The engineering team gets to work and starts manipulating the terminal. A few minutes later, you hear an electronic sound and the bay lights flash a few times. Before your eyes, the door swings open, allowing your entry. We continue our advance. You advance through the hallway and search for the different rooms you find. You arrive to the bridge, where a log of recent dockings or events must be. The large computer that occupied the room is completely destroyed. You continue advancing through the smaller chambers without any luck of finding anyone, nor clues as to what could have happened. In one of the workshops, you find plans for a weapons prototype. Maybe your engineers can make use of them. Let's leave this station. There's nothing left to see. We didn't find out what actually happened.
So?
We've looked over the station. There are no survivors.
But this can't be happening.
We have to inspect the last station.
I think I've had enough. We should head back.
This oversteps your jurisdiction, Mr. Huggins. You can come with us or stay here. You decide.
This is an outrage. You guys are kidnapping me.
Preparing the jettison hatch.
I'm starting to be annoyed by this guy.
All right, fine. I'll go with you.
He's annoying the crap out of me now. I liked him at the beginning. Now I think he's a twat. Things change quick around here. This is the space age. Shit happens quickly. Alright, last one. And I won't nuke it by accident. Promise. Well, I don't promise. I'll try not to, okay? We finally arrived to the last station. After hearing the Inspector Huggins' complaints the entire time, he can't wait to finish the mission. Everything looks calm on the station, then suddenly a group of ships appear in the area. They're pirate ships. You recognize X-Pilo's emblem on their hulls. Maybe they want revenge. There's no time to lose. You order your crew to prepare to defend the station. Everyone to your posts.
Captain, the station is under attack.
I told you we should have gone back. We can still turn the ship around.
Control yourself, Mr.
Fire the
Huggins.
nukes.
We won't abandon any innocents. Crew, stay alert. We'll hold off the enemy attack.
Sir, yes, sir.
The hell? Are you on our side? Oh, there goes the nuke. Didn't hit him though, it was close. It might have done a bit of indirect damage. Alright. You guys deal with that, I'm gonna deal with this one over here. Or these ones over here, should I say. Nukes away! Get wrecked, son! Shit! These ships are a lot bigger than us. How are we coping? Do a barrel roll. That's how we're coping. Oh god, no. All power to shields. This isn't good. We'll hold them off long enough to get our nukes back online. That's bloody effective, man, the nuke. Got him. After the skirmish, the mining station's director thanks you. Thanks, Captain. Those pirates appeared out of nowhere. They wanted to keep our protonite extraction. We're lucky you arrived when you did. Were these attacks normal? The director responds in a nervous tone. No. This area is usually very peaceful, but the past few days there have been a few skirmishes between pirates and trade ships, but this exceeds any other incident we've had to date. Do you have any information that could be deemed useful? You ask the director if he has any relevant information that could shed some light on the pirates' intentions. He responds, I have no idea what they could want, besides our protonite. Although an attack of this scale, it just isn't logical. Well, wait a moment. The director disappears from the visor, only to return a short time later. I've been informed that we've recovered an encrypted transmission on one of the ships. Maybe it'll help you. Thank you, Chief.
Captain, the corrupt transmission corresponds to the rest of the data patterns.
Is it possible to begin an investigation, Crewman Burton?
The science team currently believes we have enough data to decode everything. We will begin right away.
Understood.
Away! Alright, well, we're pretty much out of time for this one, I think. This is just going to be a one-off because it is the demo. I don't know how much more demo there is to demo, but I like what I've seen so far. I think this is a great game. This is going to be good fun when it comes out, I reckon. Maybe we'll turn it into a series. I don't know. That is up to you guys. We'll just leave it up to you if you want to see it turn into a series. You know, lots of thumbs ups, lots of comments. Let me know. And then it can be a series. But either way, I think I'm probably going to play this myself, because it's pretty great, man.
Request permission to dock.
Station control tower here. Dock at the assigned bay. Over.
Receiving coordinates. Establishing communication. Docking protocol prepared.
A lot more arcadey or whatever, and story-driven than Elite Dangerous, which is something I like. The story is really where Elite Dangerous falls short, realistically. And other games like it. If this has a full, like, 30-hour plus campaign, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm after. Gotta get me some of that. I'll be all over that. I know, like, things being open is pretty trendy. Actually, I think that's kind of dying as far as trend goes, but I like my story to be crafted for me. I have much less imagination than the people that write these stories. I want their awesome writing. My writing sucks. Alright, so, yeah. Obviously, there was a Kickstarter. There was a Kickstarter sign right there. I assume that the Kickstarter isn't running anymore, but I'll check it, and if it is, I'll put a link for that in the description. Yeah, I'm just going to wrap this one up here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.